Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. I am your narrator for this evening. All right? Many years ago, somewhere in England, I'm sorry I can't be more specific, villagers were bringing their wares to market. Everybody would gather from respectable gentry in their baubles and finery to, well, scum, frankly. Jack and his mother Dolly had come several miles to sell their wares. Jack was a cheerful fellow, though some mistook his good cheer for stupidity.
Look! Carts! People! Sign. Bottoms.
And you can see their point.
Right, here we go. Get your carrots. Individually hand-reared. 2 for the price of 2.
Jack's mother, a widow since his father died in childbirth. Don't ask, it's a long story. She loved Jack dearly, though obviously he could be a bit irritating.
What are these big green ones called again?
Oh. Carrots, get your lovely carrots, amusingly shaped. Ooh, and just arrived, a marrow.
The harvest had been bad. It hadn't rained since piggyback week, and to make matters worse, the local soil was very poor. In fact, it was so poor, technically, it was dirt. The bad harvest was blamed on the giant who lived up in his own kingdom in the sky and terrified everybody. He was 80 feet high. In metres, that's, 80 minus 1 plus 2 from the top and 1 from the bottom, please, Carol. That's, that's very high. That's very high indeed. And if he ever managed to find a way down, he could squelch a human being under his foot, which was bad news as he had several massive verrucas.
We might at least have more to our name than 2 misshapen carrots and a cow if you weren't such a hopeless salesman.
I am not hopeless.
Well, go on then. Get Mrs. Parsons to buy something.
Oh, Mrs. Parsons! Mrs. Parsons! Hey, see them burgers there? They're great, they are. You should buy some of them. Tremendous.
No, get her to buy something from us.
Oh, Mrs. Parsons! Mrs. Parsons! Fancy a carrot? They're not very nice.
Yes, they are.
I mean, yes, they are. Go on, splash out on a carrot. They can't be that bad. We've got terrible dirt. How's your dirt? Oh, go on, buy a carrot. No, you're right. There's something not quite happening there. Not quite happening.
Well, we obviously need some help, don't we? Can we have the house lights up, please? Oh, blimey, what a bunch. All right, you'll have to do. Now then, you, and you in the middle there, yeah? And you up there, yeah, out. We don't need your saw around here. The rest of you, hello, boys and girls. Yes, well, that was fairly humiliating, wasn't it? All I'm looking for is a reasonably cheerful, hello, Dolly, yeah? We're not doing Shakespeare. So, hello, boys and girls. Yeah, well, I'm not going to beg. All right, now, Jack and I are having trouble selling our vegetables because, well, they're rubbish, aren't they? So, what I'd like you to do is shout out a few advertising slogans with us to entice a little more custom. Do you think you could manage that? Yes. I said, do you think you could manage that? Yes. You can't help being unattractive, but you could at least be audible. Lovely carrots! Lovely carrots! Good. Very carroty!
Very carroty!
Sort of long and orange.
Long and orange!
Yes, and packed with a surprising number of nutrients, enzymes and minerals, yet reassuringly low in saturated fats.
And packed with fats.
Oh, forget it. I'll see you later.
Most of the village was owned by a gloomy baron, Baron Wasteland.
I hate markets. They're stupid.
He had a daughter, Jill Wasteland.
Hello, Jill.
Hello, Jack.
Great bra.
Jack loved Jill,
Why, thank you.
and Jill was quite keen on Jack, but she was more aware of difficulties arising from their difference in social standing.
So, are you managing to have a holiday this year, Jack?
What's a holiday?
Oh, it's too difficult to explain.
Can I eat it?
No.
Are you sure? I'm not a fussy eater.
Good morning, and how's my favourite Baron?
Gloomy. How's my least favourite fatuous market gardener?
You and your flirting, you'll get us both into trouble. I must say, I like your costume.
Oh, thank you.
Yes, it's sort of powerfully erotic, isn't it? Oh, I could lick you all over.
Right! Where's my rent?
Pardon?
When am I going to see your arrears?
Oh, you cheeky Baron.
Fine, I'll have to send my men in.
Oh, Mrs.
Will you shut up? If I don't see some rent immediately, I'll seize your chattels one by one.
Naughty.
And when there's nothing left to seize, I'll sell off your cottage and make you wander the streets until you're eaten by the wolves.
Thank you. You may continue.
The Baron was Jack and his mother's landlord, and like all landlords, he was vicious and cruel and never came to fix the toilet when it broke. Okay, you may hiss.
Do I know you?
Hello, Baron. Listen, I couldn't help overhearing your being eaten by wolves idea. No, I love it. No, I love it. But can I suggest an alternative payment scheme? Let's say 3 carrots down and a carrot a week. Oh, you're not sure then? Right. How about a pint of milk from our cow, and we will do a dance for you every Friday night. Oh, I can see you wavering.
Right, here we go. Tangerine parsnips. A bit like carrots, only a little bit more exciting. Come on, buy one and get it free.
Your dad's not a big hugger, is he?
Oh, he's just worried that you want to steal me away. Well, I'm his little girl, you know.
What, still? But you've got, you know, shirt potatoes and everything.
Well, you know what fathers are like, Jack.
No, not really.
Oh, of course you don't. Look, I'm sorry.
No, it's all right. I carry a photograph of him round with me just to remind me what he looks like.
But that's my father.
Yeah, well, no one can remember what mine looks like.